Now, banking group Sasfin has acquired Fintech for 156 million rand. To find out why, we're joined by Roland Sassoon. He's the CEO of Sasfin Holdings. Roland, thank you for making the time to join us. Why Fintech? Why now?
Well, Fintech is in the equipment financing business, as are we. So it's a perfect fit, really. They do what we do. There'll be a lot of rationalization benefits. And we're very excited with this acquisition.
The timing?
Well, the timing is it's become available. This was owned by Corvest, and Corvest have decided that it was time to sell. And it suits us very well.
Roland, we had a chap on a few weeks ago and he was talking about his portfolio, which is called Superdogs. Now, this is no reflection on your company, but you were a part of his Superdogs portfolio. In other words, a portfolio of companies that maybe people don't look at all the time. And the point I'm leading to here is that what is the role of a relatively small to medium-sized financial services company on the JSE in a rapacious world that is obsessed with M&A and snapping up anything outside of organic growth via acquisition? I mean, you must be being phoned up every single day to become part of one of these big boys.
Well, not every day, but we have had quite a few approaches, and we do continue to get approaches. But you know, we're a family-controlled company. We have a long-term horizon. We see critical mass as a very important part of our business, and that's what we're building up. So this transaction with Fintech will bring our total assets up to about 10 billion rand. So we're moving in the right direction. And of course, there's a huge fixed cost overhead in our business, which is really exacerbated by all the regulation that's been thrown at us. And we need to get critical mass. So Fintech will give us critical mass to some extent, and we're building up on all fronts. We're building up in our wealth area as well. Our business lending, all our different divisions. So we're on quite a strong growth curve at the moment on all fronts.
Roland, what sort of clients are you attracting with this deal? And what sort of pricing could they be expected to pay for the PABXs, the photocopies and so forth? Are they doctors, are they dentists, are they candlestick makers?
Anybody that has an office is a customer of ours. And the bigger the office, the bigger the customer. Because wherever there's an office, there's a PABX system and there's a photocopy machine. And there's a computer and there's a printer, etc., etc. So we have a huge spread of clients. We've mentioned that Fintech has about 10,000 customers. In this area, we have about 19,000 customers. So, you know, we really cover the whole country. And the beauty of this business is that there's really no concentration risk. There's huge granularity, and we cover the entire spectrum of the economy. So we like this business very much. We're very well, we've got the right administration for this. We have the right infrastructure. We securitize our receivables in this area. They also securitize their receivables. So the impact on our capital adequacy is minimal. And it will add to our total assets, it'll add to our ROE, it'll improve our ROA as well because of the rationalization benefits. So we're very excited about it.
Roland, what next after Fintech? Are we going to see you making other acquisitions?
Well, if and when they come our way, we'll certainly, we're looking at things all the time. We're looking at things in our asset management business. As you probably know, we took over the fixed income team of RenCap a year or so ago. That's doing very well. So we're always on the lookout for things that, as long as they meet our criteria, you know, from our point of view, we're looking for a scalable business. We're looking for a business that synergizes with the rest of our businesses. It has to be viable, and it has to add to what we've got. And that's what we're doing.
Can you share with us, Roland, the areas
Roland, final question. I don't want to be patronizing here, but on the other hand, I've got to say this. Does it play into your hands that you're a family business, you're a relatively small business, and in an impersonal financial services world, this plays into your hands?
Well, I'm not quite sure what the question is, but if I could say this, that...
Does the family business aspect attract customers?
Well, we certainly are attracting customers. We're getting huge growth. Probably our growth in assets is probably just about the biggest of any bank in South Africa in terms of percentage growth. So we are definitely getting market share. We're seeing business all the time. So we're actually definitely moving in the right direction as far as that's concerned.
Thanks very much for coming into the studio this evening. That's Roland Sassoon, the CEO of Sasfin Holdings.